everyone. Welcome to Craft Addict K. I'm Carla.
And I'm Sam.
And Sam is tired. Carla's
I woke up.
Sam it is Labor Day, September 7th, 2021. 6th? Is today the 6th? September 6th. And she just woke up. She's more alert than me. Going away next weekend, so I want to make sure that we could get a video out for our August wrap-up before it got too late, and I snagged Samantha, and she needs to do her homework. So we're going to do Samantha's whips first, so she can bolt out of here and get her homework done, because she has been working like a dog. I just got to say, if people show up for work, thank them for showing up for work, because Samantha, over the last 2 weekends, has had... Last night, there's usually 5 servers. There was 2 that showed up, her and another girl, and it was a very long night. So, yeah. And she's trying to get college life worked into all of this stuff. So, and we know Samantha likes to get her grades, and she likes to do all her things. So, it's a lot. So, we may not see a lot of stitching from Samantha over the next couple of months until she can kind of get the whole work-life balance figured out. That's something she's got to do on her own and figure, right?
Yeah.
Look, she looks so tired. Doesn't she look tired? I think she looks tired. All right, so I do want to welcome everybody before we get started and just say this is a channel about cross stitch. If you are not into cross stitch, you're at the wrong place. Thank you, and you can continue on. If you're interested and you don't know what cross stitch is, stick around. You might be enticed. If you do like what you see, please subscribe. It does help give us little things within the YouTube world anyway. And this is our floss tube number 40. And we do have some giveaways I'm going to be doing at the end. And we have finishes.
She has finishes.
I have finishes. We have whips.
I have 2 whips.
We have a lot of haul. And we have a couple of giveaways to go at the end. So we're going to try and make this quick. There's going to be very limited editing, if any at all, because I don't edit well, and Samantha has school, and that's priority. So we want to thank everybody for joining us and spending time with us, because I know that everybody, there is so many YouTube Flosstubers out there. Every day I'm seeing new people. And so for you to take time, some of you have been with us from the very beginning, and we do appreciate you and thank you very much for continuing to support us. With that being said, I want to talk about, real briefly, sorry Samantha, gotta talk about it.
It's alright.
Alright, very briefly, some Flosstubers do a link called Buy Me a Coffee link, where you can essentially donate to their channel, and they do different things with it. I don't know how I feel about that. Samantha and I do this channel because we enjoy our cross stitch, we enjoy what we do, and we want to share it with you, and we feel honored that you would want to spend time with us. However, I had a recent thing that happened, and I thought that maybe this would be a place for that. So, let me tell you the story. I have Black Rifle Coffee. If you've never heard of it, I will put the link below. Black Rifle Coffee is a company that is owned by veterans and really run by military veterans, and it is based on military lifestyle. And I am part of their club. Every other month I get coffee that I select for me, and I change it up periodically, and I recently changed it because I wanted K-cups versus the coffee bag, the grounds. So I changed it, and I did something wrong because I got a shipping notice that I was getting not the coffee that I thought I was getting. So I sent a message to customer service and asked them, did I do something wrong on my end? I thought I was clicking this and I'm getting this, and I didn't catch it until the shipping notification came. So their customer service was outstanding. Their response was, we are so sorry. We will send out what I had originally ordered. Please take the 2 boxes that I had that's part of my club. Please take that and donate it to a military veteran, first responder healthcare worker, and to help spread the word. And I thought, wow, no cost to me. They sent me the 2 that I wanted. I actually took the 2 that I got and took it into work because I'm a healthcare worker, and shared it with my coworkers. And it made me think that instead of buying me a coffee, if you're interested, go check out their website, and you can donate and buy a coffee for a veteran group. I know they send things overseas, and you know, my daughter is overseas right now, so I always am thinking of our veterans as being one myself. So instead of buying me a coffee, I just wanted to ask you to check out their website. Feel free to donate. I did reach out to them to ask if there was any kind of a code or anything that would make it simpler for you, and I haven't heard back yet, but I just sent that on Friday, so I'll probably hear something this week. If I do, I'll put it out in our next video to try and get maybe a more clickable link. I don't know how else to describe it. If it's something that you just want to donate. If you want to support them, fantastic. You don't have to, you can purchase just one coffee if you want, and have it sent to your home. Or you can donate to have something sent to your local hospital, your local VA. If you want to take something, have it sent overseas. They do all those things. So I will put their link below. It is called Black Rifle Coffee, and their link will be in the description box. Okay, that's all I got to say about that. I wanted to get that out before I forget that. So our giveaway from in July, Snowstorm, your Wonder Clips have been sent. And I have not heard it back from Gazelle Ely. I'm hoping I'm saying it right, or Eloy. I'm still waiting for your mailing address. I will give you to our next video. And that was for, as you know, your Orts from Alaska, the North Pole in Alaska, from Garon Stitches. She is also a Flosstuber, and we were giving this away. So you have until we do our September wrap-up video. If I don't hear from you, I will put this out for raffle or for a drawing again, or I may gift it to somebody. So that'll be my prerogative, which I decide to do. Okay. So, Samantha.
Can you do my website?
Yes. But before you do that, we had August giveaway, our keyword was books, and I don't know where I put my phone. Can you do the giveaway real quick for August? The keyword for August was books. Do you need my phone? And you guys said some really cool names of books that some of them I'd never heard of. Some of them it was like going down memory lane, like Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. A couple people said that was one of their favorite books because Samantha wanted to know what you were reading. And Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I remember reading that when I was a kid. So, and there was some that I've added to my reading list that I will hopefully get to. And if you did not watch our July wrap-up, our giveaway was for the Booties by the Dozen book. Booties by the Dozen book, as well as 2 bookmarks that I'm just passing along because I won't stitch on them. So, are you getting there, Samantha? Mm-hmm. Samantha's looking up the word, so we'll see who is the winner, and it's ready to go. It's in the envelope, ready for whoever we see is the winner. And while Samantha's doing that, I'm gonna have a drink of coffee because I have my coffee cup right here. All right. All right, 4 of you were interested. Out of the 4 of you, who got it? I can't see it. Mel G. Oh, this is one of the ones that I added to my list. My favorite book is Night by Ellie Weasel. Love seeing the progress on your whips. Thank you, Mel. So make sure you email me your mailing address, and we will get that out to you.
I read that book.
And what'd you think of it?
It was crazy.
It was crazy. So it's on my to-read list. Sorry, I hate when people fix their hair, but I should have done something a little bit more to my hair this morning. It's Labor Day. Okay.
So,
Oh, I didn't bring a pen. No, it was just that one.
oh, really?
Yeah, there was just the one last time. They get all 3 things for that. Yeah.
Oh.
So, Mel G. Okay, Mel. My email is in the description box below. If you're interested, craftaddictk@gmail.com will get you to me. So I can get that out to you, and we need your mailing address. We are going to do a giveaway at the end of this video, so stay tuned. We have lots of whips. Let's start with Samantha, go ahead and show us your whips because I know that you are biting at the bit to go get your homework done, and I don't want to interfere with progress on homework.
Okay.
I'm sure everybody will understand.
I worked on my C's today. I can't see. There it is.
You did anything behind it?
I just worked on this fish and like the blue stuff around this ship
Okay.
because I'm trying to get the bottom part of this done now.
All right.
I never finished it.
Okay. It's going to be finished. It'll be finished before the year's over. Make that your goal. Finish it before, don't carry that into 2022.
You just asked. You finished it.
I have a couple of them that I'm not going to carry into 2022. Okay.
Got my Capricorn.
And who's this designer?
I don't know.
This is a Heaven and Earth Designs called Capricorn.
I thought you meant like the person, like the
Yeah, the
name.
artist.
Oh, I don't know that. I don't have it on there.
I'll have Samantha look. I can't remember either. I thought maybe you knew. Okay, so we'll send up a picture. There you go. Thank you.
Those are my whips.
Those are your whips. You have anything you want to say before you go do homework?
Keep stitching.
Feels weird. She's not going to be here. All right, let's talk about my finishes. Stay as long as you'd like.
I gotta go. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I love all of you guys and ladies. Yeah. Okay, I have to go.
All right.
Bye bye.
I'll see you later. All right, that means it's just us. We won't talk about Samantha while she's away, but let's go through some whips. All right, so finishes first. My most recent finish, Teresa Kogut, This Land. It's on 32 count Starry Night. I started this March 28th, 2020, and I finished it September 3rd, 2021. So, there we have. I did mess up somewhere along here, and I fudged a lot in here, but I think it still works, and I'm fine with it. So that is Teresa Kogut's This Land, and it's all finished. The next finish that I have, I'm trying to keep all of my stuff. Oh, snagging your chair. Alright, so the next finish I have is Hello Pumpkin. Hello Pumpkin was a mystery style that was started May 17th, 2019, and I finished it August 21st, 2021. And I think I'm kind of leaning towards making this a pillow, possibly. I don't know. But there is Hello Pumpkin. Now, something to share with you. Hello Pumpkin is on a hand dyed by Stephanie. It's a Jobelin 28 count. And I want to say that this was latte, vanilla latte, I believe. But you see how much fabric I have left? So until I'm ready to truly, fully finish this, I think I'm going to leave it together in case I need that extra to be able to put something on the other half. So that's what my plan is for that. It is pretty, and I love stitching on the fabric. It's so soft. So, and hopefully, if you hear the fans, I apologize, but it is hot as Hades up here right now, and I needed some air circulating. My third finish, 3 finishes for August. So my third finish was my Coffee Quaker. I started it September 15th, 2019, and I finished it August 20th, 2021. And it is on a colored linen duck. I think I got this on eBay when I first started stitching. And it was big enough for this, it was the right size. So it's peach. It was 18 by 18, 28 count even weave. And I'm sorry, I don't have a big enough board, but this is Coffee Quaker. First I drink the coffee, then I do the things. And I did change up the word coffee to be the same color as this motif up here, mainly because I was stitching on it while camping and I ran out of the other floss. Samantha thinks this one looks like forks. You can see me over here. Beautiful motifs in the pie. So I like how that turned out. I'm not sure how I will FFO it, but I've enjoyed it hanging in my sewing room while I'm looking at it, so I'm gonna have to do something with it. So first I drink the coffee, then I do the things. And this is a design by Heartstring Sampler, Beth Twist. And I know that there is a sequel to this one. I don't have it, but I know there is one out there. I don't have it. So those are my 3 finishes. I'm trying to put everything, keep everything together. What I do now is I have my project cards. So this is my project card for this land, and this is from S-Word Designs. And on my project card, what I do is I highlight the days that I worked, and then I write on it the total stitches I did for that month. When it's done, I have been putting a picture from my sprocket, so it's a small kind of picture on it of the finished project, and it goes into my album of finishes. So I think that's a great way to keep these useful and kind of look back on. So I try to keep them with the projects because I haven't taken the pictures with these yet, so I want to be able to do that and not lose that stuff. Okay, let's talk about, oh, here's what it's supposed to look like. I knew I had the pattern out here because I'm keeping that to go on retreat this weekend to see if my sister would like to give it a go. All right, so those are the finishes. Let's talk whips, shall we? We got a lot of whips, and bear with me because my co-captain is not here to help me, and I'm going to bring this basket over here. She usually puts everything back together again, and she's not here to do that, so we're going to go through these. First up is Phantom of the Opera, and some of these I have worked on this first week in September. Phantom is one of them. Get my paper down here. Phantom is actually a September stitch, and let's see. Oh, I only did about 400 stitches on Phantom. Where's my board? Okay. So that's where we're at right now. I did run out of the treasure braid that I was using up here, so I have ordered more. It's actually here. I have it, petite treasure braid. And this is PB10 that I'm using, and I ordered a couple of those so I would have them. And I need to put some in my bag. So, that is Phantom of the Opera, and I did not pull my cards for these, so it's an Amy Stewart design from Heaven and Earth, and I started this in 2019. I am almost 30% done. 30%. Okay. Look, you don't want to watch me putting all these back in, but I don't want to lose stuff. So, and who knows? I did do a stitch with me earlier this month, and I worked on Hazel, which I'll bring Hazel out now. Hazel's World. I've been doing a lot of work on Hazel's World. I'm looking at my sheet, and I believe for Hazel's World, I did 4,341 stitches, so you're going to see some significant difference. So, let me take my wrap off here. So this is Hazel's World, and last night I reached the bottom with that stitch. Those stitches there are the bottom of this pattern, so that's all the more I have left. I see the finish line, getting excited. I'm sorry about all the strings running loose. I just pulled this right off of my Lowry stand this morning. And it's my zombie run piece. So there's Hazel's World. It's a quick stitch, Heaven and Earth design. I did get this when it was offered as a free pattern, and it's been a fun stitch. So I may start doing color completion because of where I'm so far down to the bottom. I am getting a lot of zeros at this point of things that are stitched, so I'm going to give that a whirl. So that's Hazel's World. This is one you haven't seen yet this year, and this one is called A Rosy Night, and this was actually September stitch. Sorry, too many books here. Rosy Night, I did about 300 stitches on this one. Oh. Oh. We'll get that soon. Okay. Sometimes I have extra floss I'd buy for something. Okay, so I did 300 stitches. This is a Rosy Night. This is where I'm at. Got more of the wings. I've been trying to kind of bring this down, and I moved it to a different Q-snap. So, and it's got my Garon grime guard, which you always hear me talking about the Garon, Gary and Ronnie. They are Garon. I probably say it wrong. I don't know, but I will put the link to their shop below as well. They are they run a wonderful club anyways, and I got a lot of projects from those clubs. Bags and grime guards and all the things. Okay. What just went kerplunk is my very big Heaven and Earth design. I believe this one is Once Upon a Fairy Tale. It is. It was a restart, and it is big. Obviously, you can see. It is my biggest project. Very big. And I did do some work on it this past, let's see. I did 1,028 stitches. I have a long ways to go. This was a restart, and I'm just getting to the top of the castle, you can see. Hopefully. So, very hard to, and I leave this on my quantum frame, but I loosen up the ends so the fabric's not always tight. And these are bobbies, which you can get on Amazon. They're a neat little tool to have. And my needle minders, and I know that these both came from Vicki at Stitch and Button. We'll check her out. I'm trying to keep stuff out of the way. I really miss my Samantha. She does a good job of helping to keep me straight. All right, let's see. This project, I believe, is Twilight. Twilight saw some attention this week. 500 stitches into Twilight, so this one is not as big, but you can see her gray hair. This is my couple that's holding a flower. Also going on this week is another riff off. I talked about that in past videos, and it's a lot of fun tying one to the next to the next. This got tied to my Phantom of the Opera because of both having couples. So, and there is that. I'm trying to keep it somewhat organized, so as I put things away, I will know what I have, because when you have set up for a video, there's a lot. There's a lot. And I miss Samantha. I know you guys do too. Tell Samantha in the videos how much you missed her. And maybe the next time we can make sure that she has some school done ahead of time and work hasn't kicked her butt. This is Stargazer. You guys, this is a limited edition, no longer for sale. It was released by Heaven and Earth Designs. I'm going to insert a picture here of where it was, and because I've rolled my scrolls, as you can see, and I've put in another 250 stitches so far for September, so just filled this in a little bit more. Why? Because riff off. Okay. All right. I need some wraps. Okay. I don't know what I'm grabbing. I have them separated, so I'm just seeing what's next. What's next? Oh, Rise of the Witches. Rise of the Witches has been fun. I've restarted this, Samantha will tell you, 3 times. This was one of September's stitches already this month. So this has 302 stitches. It's Rise of the Witches. I believe this is I know it's a Heaven and Earth design, but I believe the artist is Parker, but I didn't bring my stuff. Next time I'll have it more prepared. I was really trying to get set up so that Samantha could do the video. And then as I was setting up, she told me she had a lot of homework she had to do for school, so, and you gotta give her the time to do it. Okay, next up on my list, Sociable Scarecrow. And this is one that Gary from Sunshine Stitchers and I have got this like side thing going on that he, what did he say in his video this week? He's watching me finish. You're full of baloney, Gary. If you're watching me, you're full of baloney. So, this is where we're at. And I had to roll I had to roll this. Shoot. So you're not going to see everything I did. I'll have to insert a picture. But here's where I'm at. I had to roll it up. But I did everything down from here down is done. All the pumpkins are outlined except for this pumpkin here, which I'm going to be working on. Pants are all back stitched. The bird is in. Isn't he cute? So I've been trying to back stitch as I go, and so I think he's coming out well. I need to finish back stitching the pumpkin, do the little bit of back stitching on the bird, and probably the rope, and then I'll roll it to get his top half done. So this is a Glendon Place design, and I am doing it, if I wrote it down anywhere. I wish I had my book here. Sorry, I'm digging around to look. I was really concerned about using one of the threads for the grass because it looked purple to me, but when you stitched it, it wasn't purple. It was like a brown grass. This is a hand-dyed by Stephanie Dried Thistle. It is a 32 count Lugana for the fabric, so I love the fabric. I'm loving this piece, and it's going to go with me this coming weekend. And it is my zombie run piece. So what that means is 400 stitches each month at a minimum, because I am a human in the zombie run, and so I will be doing a lot of zombie run pieces this coming weekend. And I can't double it with other challenges within Daily 30, but it has helped me get a lot of finishes. So Sociable Scarecrow, Glendon Place, and that one has 1,380 stitches in it for the month of August. I'll just leave that. I'll put them away later. Next up is Sunday Delight. Now, Sunday Delight, I really had fun with. Sunday Delight, I did 1,244 stitches. I really like this. It's a Heaven and Earth design by Randall Spangler. It was gifted to me. It was a rack called Random Act of Kindness, if you don't know, by my friend Joni, and I really enjoy, I just enjoy stitching on it. So, and I'm still on the wall, but I'm getting close to a jar of cherries, I believe. So this is where I'm at, and I did 1,244 stitches on it this month. So, that is my Sunday Delight. Hopefully I'm holding them up there long enough for you to see it if you're wanting to see them. Some people want to see them. Some people just sit and stitch, and I know that they visit with me and they talk to me and they tell me stories. I don't know what this one is. Look, this is how I just took some fabric I had and wrapped it around this, just so I had something to go around. Oh, this was a finish. Okay, so this was a finish, but I really didn't count it as a finish, only because of No New Starts. You have to have your projects all on the same fabric, and she has an ornament set. This is Madam Ice. She has an ornament set, and I was intending to do them all on the same fabric. So I finished this one, and I will be starting the next one on the same fabric, so it doesn't count as a new start. And this would be Madam Ice Ornament Series. I'm saying for the month I did 778 stitches. This is an opalescent fabric. It's blue, but I don't know what the color is, or as the name of it is. And it is Walrus Sweet Tooth. So I did color conversions for the hat. I changed the walrus up a little bit because I just wanted to use the colors I had. Her patterns do work for Pattern Keeper. I uploaded all of them to Pattern Keeper when I was working on this one, and it was like, oh yay! So very minimal bag stitching, fantastic. It was a fun stitch, and I will make it into an ornament. So that is that. And if I get any more done before the new year, it'll go on the same fabric. Otherwise, I may cut the I don't know. I'm kind of torn between, do I cut the fabric or do I leave the fabric until I have it filled, because I'm a fabric miser. It's expensive for one thing, and for two, you know, I don't want to waste any part of it because it is expensive. And this are on that is on my roller frame, by the way. My next project is in my Garon bag. I love this bag. This is Alligator Girl. I know that without even pulling it out because I love this bag so much that I put Alligator Girl in here. I thought it was a fitting home for her. And Alligator Girl got 851 stitches. And that's where I'm at. So I did more down here and then started again on the next diagonal down. You can see the cabin. I'm getting close to her hair. Her hair is going to be right in here. And I'm really getting close to that. I was hoping to get a couple. I think I'm going to get just a stitch or two as I'm going on this diagonal. So that is Alligator Girl. I love the colors in the swamp, and you wouldn't think all of that was going on until you go back and look at it, because when you're up there stitching it, you're like, why do we got all these blues? But when you step back from it, you're like, wow, look at that. And I'm like, wow, look at that. All right. Okay, one more. I have one more left. One more whip, and then we can get into the haul, because, you know, I always have lots of that. All right, final whip in my Garon bag as well. This is Garon totem bags. This is Wolf Countess. I do use my tag. It says Wolf Countess on it. This is what she will look like when she is done. And I had to roll her on the frame. This is where I'm at. This one's a little bit easier that I can loosen it up. My sister made me those Garon wraps. So you can see where I'm at thus far. So I'm getting there. It is only, this is a quick stitch as well. Not all quick stitches are created equal. I will let you know that. Because this quick stitch is 2 inches wide by 12 inches long. Hazel is also a quick stitch. She's much wider and much different than this one. So you have to look at your measurements. If you go into Heaven and Earth Design, always look at the measurements and your stitch count to figure out how big is it actually going to be. This will end up being about the size of a ruler, to put it in perspective. So my goal essentially didn't start out that way. But this is one of my older whips, and so it's actually one of the earlier ones I started to see if I even like doing full coverage. I've restarted it once, go figure, but I want to get this done this year. I don't know if it's doable. I might have to make this part of my zombie run for next month, and that'll help me to get some more done on it. But I'd like to try and get it done this year. It is little. You can tell, like, look. Little. Alright, so that is Wolf Countess. And I'm just going to tighten her back up. She shouldn't have been that tight to begin with, so. Alright. And this is a frame that I've had for a long time, and I don't even know what the name of the frame is. But the piece is essentially Velcro onto the bar. There's a Velcro, and you put part of it on your material and part of it's on the bar, and then that's how it secures itself. So it is efficient and it works for these little projects. I have different size rods for that, but I don't use them all the time. I don't know. Anyway, it's hard to get these at the end for them, so I don't always get them. This will be going with me on retreat. So toss that right there. Okay. Oh, this needs to go with that. See, already messing up. Okay. Now, that is all the whips. So if you just came here for the whips, thank you so much. If you are here because you want to see what the haul is that I have, or what Stitchy Kindness, then please stick around, because I have some wonderful Stitchy Kindness, and I'm going to show it to you first, because I've been waiting at just biting at the bit to use this, and I haven't been able to use it. And this came from Colleen. Oh my goodness. One of my videos previously, you saw that I had asked for, look at, I didn't have my candies left. I had asked for, I had asked her if she would be willing to make me a scissor fob, that I had found a seahorse when we did our tour of my stitching room. I found a seahorse, and I said, oh, Colleen, would you be so kind? I'll send you everything. Well, I sent her a whole bunch of stuff and said, use the extra for whatever you need it for. One of my things just fell. Have fun with it. And now they have Grace Note Fabrics. Her and her mom, Corinne, have Grace Note Fabrics, and I think this is going to be part of what they're going to be selling, because I've seen Hannah Dowling, who's gotten some, but Hannah, mine's better. Just saying. So I have been wanting to use this, and I just love it, absolutely love it. Hers are a little longer than the other ones I have. I think she has the longest one I have for scissor fob. Well, that makes sure I won't lose it. And look at, sorry, it's turning. Can you see? Look at the seahorse and the buttons and the paw, and there's leaves and hearts, and it says handmade, and there's another seahorse up here, and I think I saw a navigation thing. Yep, compass. There's a compass, and so my camera said, you've talked long enough. So I just want to say thank you so much, Colleen. I absolutely love it. And now that I've shown it on Flosstube, I get to use it. So it will go on my scissors that are going to come with me to retreat this weekend, so I can show everybody else. Love it. Okay, so thank you so much. Hannah, you had asked or showed your gnome, so I thought I would show you my gnome. And this was made, or my sister had it made. One of my ties are untied. Hold on 1 second. My sister actually had it made for me, and I absolutely love it, by the way. Thank you, Sherry. But here is my gnome, and it's supposed to be a pin cushion, so she does have some pins in her. And so Hannah, look up. This is my gnome. Got a little hat. There you go. And her little blonde hair. I just love it. See the back of her, and it sits. And I have pins. I do have pins in her. No, it's not a gnome pin cushion. No, what do they call those dolls that? I need Samantha. She would tell me. Voodoo dolls. That's what it is. So there we go. There's my Samantha. Hi, Samantha. Don't tell her. Okay. Let's see. The other thing I got for haul, I just jumped right into haul, is I got some tart tins from 123 Stitch, and I thought I'd be able to finish some ornaments in them quickly, but they're not as big as I thought they were, so I gotta relook at my patterns to see what I can get into them. And I got a Jolly Reindeer ornament, and I also got a Santa, but I think that's what fell on the floor, so you're not going to see Santa today. But there's the reindeer, and it comes with everything. It's a whole kit. Because I thought maybe that would be good practice to figure out how to do this. At least it'll give me instructions. And it's got the thread, everything in there. And I got that from 123 Stitch that was on sale, and I thought it was cute. So, while I was doing that, I also got the Outdoor 4-pack from Pickle Barrel Designs, because it's all about the camping stuff. And you know me and my camping stuff. And I thought that would be a fun stitch. Maybe I can use it, hang, decorate, do something in my camper. So I got that. I have fabric from Fortnite Fabrics. And I'm in 2 of their clubs. I'm in their gray club, and I'm also in their dynamic duo. So the famous duos for August, and sorry for the crinkle, but the famous duos in August was Barbie and Ken, and this is a 32 count Lugana. Usually they serge it, but it doesn't look like they serged this time. So, but that's true to color. 32 count Lugana, Barb and Ken. No biggie, I have a serger, I'll serge it, but this time they pinked it. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. I feel it brewing. The other one is Phoenix Rising, and this is their 12 Shades of Grey Club. And this is Phoenix Rising. Gotten some really good grays, so I'm really excited. Some of these grays I may use for a special project coming up. Okay, so beautiful fabric. All right, so those are my Fortnite fabrics. I'm going to set those over here. Get rid of the crinkles because we don't need those. I also, before I open that, I ordered from Gecko Rouge, and their projects come like this. It comes from the United Kingdom. Full kit, fully kitted. This is Sandra Vargas's Frida, and full coverage piece. I don't know why, I just liked it. I don't know if it's the colors, I don't know if it's the animals, but something about this really called to me. And there is the floss and the fabric, everything included, so it is kitted up and ready to go. They also send the paper chart, and then they follow it up with the electronic PDF version. So this is already loaded in my pattern keeper, and it's ready to be a start next year if I decide to start it next year. I'm not sure if I will or not. I might hold on to that. I also am part of I purchased a gem. And what a gem from Gecko Rouge is it's a design that it hasn't been released yet. When you get this, they tell you, as a matter of fact, I already have September's, but I can't show you until a certain date. So this is the August gem that I purchased. It's sight unseen, so you don't know what you're getting, and it comes in a box, but it is drastically discounted. As what I'm saying is, normally it might get released at October, November, December, 6 months later, and it may be $75, where this is much more reasonable, between $14 and $20, I think. Don't quote me, but I think that's what it is. So you get a thank you, and it gives you a letter. You get a PDF, comes to you later in the month, tells you when to expect that. And so this is a Miss Cherry Martini. C is for cat, and it is gem number 10. And this is what it will look like. It comes with all the floss, pre-gridded fabric. It has the paper version again, and they have already sent me the PDF version. Comes in the mail, and it is, or in the email, in my email, and I've already loaded it up to Pattern Keeper. So there is that. That also includes a Gem 10 needle minder. Comes in 2 little baggies. One of them says Gecko 10. Gem 10, and it has a flat back with magnets to it. And then the other one that comes with it as well is a picture of the actual design. So you can see that. And I'm sorry if I'm trying to look at you, but there's a red button over here that keeps capturing my attention. So I keep trying to remind myself I need to look over there. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that. And then I'm right here in the middle. So, all right. So that was my gem and my Gecko Rouge purchase. Then I have Just Cross Stitch magazine that came in the mail. So most people have seen this already. If you haven't, I know they're out. So this is the Just Cross Stitch magazine. It has 23 designs, wickedly fun Halloween ornaments. I haven't even really gone, I kind of perused it, but not really. That one's cute. I can't show you Ghost in the Graveyard, but I can't show you that one because the pattern is right below it. I may take this with me. Maybe somebody at retreat will want to stitch some Halloween stuff. Did I tell you my sister is going to try to learn cross stitch? She wants me to teach her. I'm really excited about that. The next thing I got was, in no particular order, I got the infamous box. And I'm not going through everything in this box. This is the, out of the crypt of Garon Stitchery. It's his first ever Halloween mystery box. It comes like this, has everything in it. If you want to watch an unboxing video, go see their video because they do an unboxing and they have the designer right there and she has pointed out so many wonderful things. I'm going to tell you, this has been my first time I've ever gotten a box. So super excited. Has the fabric. Erica Michaels is the designer, and this is the pattern. It is All Hallows Eve. This could get me to start. So, and it came close. I had to put it back in the box and get it out of my vision, or I would be starting it. Somebody's already finished it. This pattern will be on sale, I believe. If you watch the video, they'll tell you. Their latest video, they talk about this. I think it goes on this Friday, I think. Don't quote me. Go watch Sunshine Stitchers and they will tell you. It came with the fabric and the finishings. It's got a strawberry and a drum and it's got the crossword. Everything. It has everything. It has the top of the strawberry. It has bling bling for your thread drops. It's got pins and needles. It's got everything. It's got the floss in a bag. Like, these guys went over the top. Can I just tell you? Look. Yep. It's going right back in the box so I don't get tempted. But it also has a floss drop. And I just recently had decided I wanted to collect some of these because they are so interesting and so unique. So I'd already ordered one that came, actually two that came. I'm trying to tie them to things I've done, seeing something. So that would be the Halloween mystery box. And again, I encourage you, please go check out their website. Sunshine Stitchers on Flosstube. Watch their video. Erica Michaels, I mean, it was amazing. The unboxing they did with the designer right there. It was fantastic. Nerdy Needle Designs. Okay, let me tell you about Nerdy Needle Designs. First of all, they sent me a pin that says, "You're simply the best." So, I should wear that with pride. Simply the best. And a postcard that says, "Wake up and be awesome." Which, hello. I also got two floss, I don't know what you call these, organizers? I don't know what you call them. But the first one that I got is the Zombie Outbreak. And it holds 30 flosses on one. I think that's fantastic. Also, she has a magnet on the back, so you can magnetize this or set it someplace on a magnet if you had something like a pole. Your floss could just hang. So, but I got the zombie outbreak response team because I've been doing the zombie run all year. And if you watch previous videos, I talked about the camping trip where I watched Lord of the Rings for the first time, the whole series. And so I got the Hobbit hole. And it also carries 30 flosses. I do big projects so that, and I was asked, how do you know what floss you have? Well, if you have your floss card, your sheet, you can just number your sheet, and so the number can correspond to the numbers that are on here. Some people will put little stickers along on here on the back. I've seen people do that, but I'm more inclined to just number my thread list so it corresponds to this. So those are the two that I got from, and that was from Nerdy Needle Designs. They're out of Utah, so check them out. It's an Etsy shop, Nerdy Needle Designs. She has all kinds of stuff, but it was very well packaged. Look, it came in the box. Very happy with that purchase, and we'll definitely, there's more that I could definitely get from her. Or him, I don't know, might be him. Okay. That's all my haul. That's enough haul, because we want to do a giveaway, because I'm feeling very giveaway-ish, because you suffered through this whole video with just me and no Samantha, and that's sad, because I need Samantha to be here. She's my cohort in crime. So I've got a couple things I want to give away. So we're going to start at the top. I'm hopefully going to write these things down so I don't forget what I'm doing. Find my pen. All right. First giveaway is going to be a kit called the Big Apple. And this is on Zweigart. It is on, it is a full kit called Big Apple, counted cross stitches on the printed Ada. I'm trying to look and see. It doesn't really show. Oh, supplies. Here we go. It has all the threads, the needle. It has, 14 count Ada. Okay, and the instructions. But you'll see the Ada says New York on it. And you're stitching the Big Apple onto that fabric. So if you are interested in this and you would like it, and I do ship all over the world because I just like to spread the love and I don't want to exclude anyone. If you do like it, then please just put the word apple. I'm writing this down. Apple for the Big Apple. So if you want this and you're interested, put apple in your comment. Next up is the coolest man in town. This was as a pass the stash from me. This is Puntini design. I stitched it. And I wasn't going to stitch it again, so I'm going to pass the stash. This is 85 by 49. 32 count Belfast Zweigart is what it's called for as fabric. I do not have the buttons. The push pins are not included. This is pattern only. And this is coolest man in town. If you're interested and you want this, use the word town in your comment. Next up, oh, I found some more haul. This was passed to me, and I'm going to pass it along. Somebody sent this to me and said, pass the stash. So I am going to pass the stash. This is for the pattern only. It's a Lulu Stitches design called Walking on Sunshine. And I'm happy to pass this along. I love this design. I held it for a while because I thought I'm going to stitch that, but I don't know when I would ever get a chance to stitch this. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it along. It's by Lulu Stitches. It has, for the most part, DMC floss and a couple of Weeks Dye Works, but only 3 of them are Weeks Dye Works. from your thread list. So if you are wanting the Lulu Stitches Walking on Sunshine, use the word sunshine in your comment. So I wrote down this. That's 3 giveaways for everybody that stuck it out and made it this long. The 3 words are apple, town, and sunshine. And I did find more haul that was in my giveaway. So if you'll bear with me, I'm going to show you 2 more pieces of haul. I got the World of Disney off an Etsy shop, and believe me, I don't remember who it was, but I know Hannah is the one who got me to get this. She enabled this. So I'm really liking watching her stitch it. I think I need to stitch it. So I have that. And there is a gnome sale going on right now on Facebook, and it's a year of gnomes. She sells her design on Etsy. Actually, you go to Etsy, and then her Facebook group, they release it each month. And this will be started next year. I'm doing the gnomes. We're starting it next year, Hannah and a few other people. But just to give you an idea, that's January's gnome. I'm going to show you because I just got September's gnome. Look, this is September's gnome. How cute is that? So my intention is I'm going to be doing the No New Start challenge next year, but I'm going to fall into a special category. So I'm going to have 22 projects for 2022. And one of those slotted projects is going to be the gnome sal. So if I finish a gnome, I can start the next gnome. And I'm going to just kind of go through the year that way. So until I finish one, I can't start the next one. So we'll see how I do. Okay, and I think that's it. So Samantha's not here. Oh, see what I mean about the Black Rifle Company? When I talk about them, Black Rifle Company, America's Coffee, and so they have a mobile app as well. Anyway, that came with my last shipment. So in the meantime, it was really nice visiting with everybody. Sorry if it's not chatty because I have no Samantha here to bounce off of. It's just me, and it's not what I was expecting today, but I didn't want to wait because I'm going away. So that being said, I think we're gonna be done. So start what you want to start, stitch what you want to stitch. Bye everybody.